All right. Well, welcome back or welcome to Optimal Self Live. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being part of this community. Thanks for everything that you guys are doing. I love hearing, I love watching, I love seeing each and every one of you pushing to be your optimal self, to really get on that journey of being the best version of you. And as always, these are just little bite-sized conversations, little 5, 8, 10-minute conversations, literally to help us all, myself included, right? Get on the journey of being the best version of ourselves. And so there's terms that people talk about all the time, everything, like goals and ambition and vision and all these things that people talk about. And I wanted to share a word with you today and go over. Literally, I want to give you 3 questions and ideas that will fuel it, right? So stay with me. We're going to go over it really quick. The word I want to talk about today is direction. And when I say direction, here, check it out. This is what the definition is. A course along which someone or something moves. So it's the course. If you don't have direction, if you don't have a goal, then you cannot move truthfully anywhere. You're stuck because you don't have anywhere to go. But a lot of times we get confused with what that means and how it is, right? So what I want to give you today is 3 ideas and questions that will fuel your direction. You've got to be on the direction of being the best version of you. You got to be in the direction of going towards your optimal self. Okay. And so the three ideas are this: you got to have clarity, you got to have strategy, and you got to have accountability. And so I'm going to give you the questions to go along with it so that you can use these questions to literally fuel your direction, literally fuel it. Okay. So with clarity, ask yourself, do you have goals? And are your goals too vague? And what I mean by that is this: if your goal is, I want to lose weight, well, the term lose weight is relative to anybody. It can change, right? It can be different. So what I need to get is clarity around lose weight. Maybe it's an absolute direction. I want to lose 20 pounds, right? Now it has a very specific metric that we can track, that we can shoot for, and we can build a plan around, that we can build direction towards, right? You hear that? First and foremost, is it too vague? So we got to get clarity. Number 2, strategy. Are your goals achievable? There's an old saying, right? I think it was Bill Gates said, we overestimate what we can do in 1 year and we underestimate what we can do in 10. Well, we underestimate ourselves because we want everything right now. So when you're talking about it and we put strategies around it, if the goal, and we got clear, it says, I want to lose 20 pounds. Well, then the strategy is it's not like I will work out, I will eat better. Again, there's no clarity there, not a true strategy. But if I say, I am going to meal prep, I am going to make salmon, this, whatever your breakfast or lunch or dinner would be, right? And I'm going to exercise 3 times a week. Well, now I have a metric, because now you can look as you journal it and as you watch it, did I exercise 3 times this week? All right. So we have to have the strategy. And number 3 is accountability. And the question I want you to ask yourself are you surrounded by the right people? Are you influenced by the right people that are for your goal, that are for your direction? Because if you have people that are pulling you, right? This happens all the time with, smokers, right? And they want to stop smoking. They want to get healthy, but yet they're surrounded by people who do nothing but smoke. Very difficult. So ask yourself. So number 3 is accountability. But in the accountability, I want you to ask, are you surrounded by the right people? Are you influenced by the right people that will support those goals and where you're going? Will they support you being the best version of you? Right? So direction is our key, right? Direction is our key. And I want to give you this. I read the story earlier today, which kind of prompted this today's live. And in the story, the whatever you want to call it, story, I guess it is. And so in 1979 at Harvard Business School, right, they polled everybody at Harvard Business School and they asked them, do you have goals written and a plan around them? 84% said they had no goals, no plan, right? 13% said, yes, we have goals, but we don't necessarily have a commitment to them. We don't have them written down. 3% said, yes, we have goals. They're written and there's a plan behind them. 10 years later, 1989, they went back to that same group of people. What they found was astounding. It blew me away when I heard this. The 13% that said they had goals, but they didn't have anything written, were making twice as much money as the 84% that said that they did not have goals. Twice as much. Here's what's most astounding. The 3% who had goals written, had strategies, had clarity, strategy, and accountability behind it, those 3% were making more money, just those 3%, than the other 97% combined. Let me say that again. Those 3% were making more money than the other 97 combined. It's all about direction. What is the course that you are plotting? Do you have clarity? Do you have strategy? And do you have accountability? Because when you put all those things together, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot lose. You cannot lose. It's where it's at. And better yet, those of you that are ready to do it, that you're ready to plot your course, right? That you're ready to fuel your direction. It's very simple. It's very simple. Get your journal out. Get a piece of paper out. Whatever that looks like, right? Write it down. Write it down. What is the goal I want? What is the thing that I need to do today to get there? And what's the accountability? Am I surrounded? And can I push it? Because this is your opportunity. This is where it happens. But we have to fuel our own direction. We have to be in charge of it. We got to plot the course so that we can get to that goal. Man, I love this stuff. All right, there you go. Direction, right? A course along which someone or something moves. What direction are you moving? And are you in charge of it? Now's your time. Plot your course. Get on that journey and go make the life that you want and deserve. It's time for you to be the best version of you. All right. As always, thank you so much. Please, there's probably somebody in your life right this second that needs help, that's struggling. Reach out, give them a hug, give them a smile, and let them listen, right? A lot of times they won't listen to us, but sometimes they'll listen to somebody else. So maybe this can help. We want to touch 1 million people. We want your help doing it. All right. Jump on over, as always, iTunes, Stitcher, wherever you listen to Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. Please give us a rate and review. Give us a like on YouTube. Give us a subscribe, because when you do that, it helps grow the community. It gets us to push it out to more people. It gives us the option of growing and helping more people. And that's what we're here to do. All right. Hope you guys have an awesome, awesome day. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.